What's up, y'all? And it is that time, you know. On the right, I've got Reverend, and on the left, I've got Heit, and we are live on E40 on deck. And obviously, we'd like to start with our sponsors, Sphesihle and Casino. Shout out. And we are going to start with our first round, where we are going to have a 3-minute round. And I think no, I'm gonna start this one. And I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna put it to bed. But I see Reverend, it's on you, bro.
Alright, then. I said, hey, yo. Heit just called me. Said, Rev, I need you to catch a body. I said, copy. Said he believes that I'm the man for the job partly, but he also believes that you could outbar me. So I asked him, who you want me to battle? It's a Reverend. And I said, pardon me. Right then and there, I knew it was time for me to wake up and smell the coffee. So he asked me, are you scared? I said, nah, B. Matter of fact, not to sound cocky, but I told him I'm gonna start flipping as soon as I reach heights. Like Jeff Hardy, I said I'm a dangerous rapper. But fortunately for you, there's something that you know. I'm too cold and no joke. You look like you're battling Benjamin Button disease. What is really happening to you, bro? See, they've been saying that you're sick for years, and for once I actually agree. Because right now it is really starting to show. I must admit, throughout the years, I've seen some of your bars aging well, but you don't. See, y'all can go ahead and, I said, but you don't. See, y'all can go ahead and gas him as much as y'all want. But that's still not going to convince me that he's special, and y'all can hate me too. See, negative energy is to be expected for you when you need rebel. They say you rap better, write better. And that's honestly because you never been up against a nigga with a lead pencil. See, as soon as I started to ride my own wave, it got hard for me to spot height above sea level. I said, it got hard for me to spot height above sea level. I said, everything in this life happens for a reason. So even a waste like you has a purpose, that's certain. That being said, I'm not one to judge another man's hustle. We do anything to ease the financial burden. Situation is urgent. Heard you was an Uber driver. Man, as long as you don't muggle and dig into purses, robbing and committing a murder, I really don't care how you earn it. Matter of fact, since you were an Uber driver, my Okapi enough to rate you 3 stars for your service. I said, my Okapi enough to rate you 3 stars for your service. Did y'all see the battle between T-Stars and Heit? That was a nasty sight. I mean, both them niggas wasn't even half as nice. Y'all can call me a hater, but that battle was nothing but gas and hype. You had the opportunity to rap in front of A-Reese for bragging rights. Now for your ambitious effort, you have to die. So I'll have him rapping in front of A-Reese again in paradise. I said, I'll have him, I'll have him rapping in front of A-Reese again in paradise. I kept the clock ticking when it was time for change. It's the new king. In your absence, the throne was mine to claim. They say you still speak magic. Hinted not the Fahrenheit is not the same. They crossing fingers for the champ, hoping that it doesn't get put to shame. But the issue is jiu-jitsu. Them crossing fingers for you is just an expansion to my domain. I said, them crossing fingers for you is just an expansion to my domain. I said, it's the most revered versus a nigga with a weak resolve. The hierarchy won't be the same after I dust them off. I don't know if you heard the song, but it's gonna get pretty ugly after I feed them to all my dogs. I'm not into gun bars, I'm more into blades. So I chop his knees and his ankles off. Now let's see if Heit can leave this venue walking tall. I said, let's see if Heit can leave this venue walking tall. I said, I should be thanking you because after this, a battle from me is going to be pricey. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't watch your mouth because I can still take your life at light speed. I'm a cold nigga. Even in the hottest weather, my aura is icy. Did you watch that movie called Doom? Yeah, you might die just for talking spicy. I said, why do you all always act? Why do you all always act like this nigga came with battle rap on his back when in actual fact, after Scrambles died and it was time to rebuild, where the hell was he at? It told you to act. They're giving him gas. The Heights never lost. They scream and chant in every match, but I understand how Fahrenheit can fool y'all into thinking that is hot. That's exactly what happens when you got a broken thermostat. I bow to none but one Messiah. Devil is a liar. Y'all are now witnessing the story of Elijah, because when y'all ask God for a sign, he answered y'all with fire. G-Town, nigga time.
Okay. That was crazy. Shout out to Reverend. And now we're still on round 1, and another 3 minutes goes to Heit. Let's go, Heit.
That was fucking nice. I won't lie. Now I have to try to make sure that he fucking dies. You took a gamble with your life. I guess both of us are rapping over with paradise now.
Go.
Chops, you had enough time to fatten up. Got a battle with me cause these cats can't set them up or hopes in the ground. I came to break bread with y'all, but he's loafing around, I beat him up. You've been a simple fuck in this scene. We're not seeing much, cause when it's downhill, I never get out of second gear. I'm just being clutch. Dudes come with opinions like you lose when they bring reverence. I don't sweat it, it's more neutral for the experience. You thought you'd give me rev and what? I get a better recharge? I think it's greed. Come on, dog, I'll have him rot in a pit. I'm a different breed. His pallbearers could be the world's strongest man. They gon' lift Rev how? Fat fuck might tear the mechanism. We know how he get down. Y'all ain't the only place with guns. Obviously, I got an armory that cost me more money, and normally that's an anomaly. There's a squeeze for every line. Dead. Soon as it get to land like Normandy, you think I believe you running shit with your pot belly? I might need a plan B since you might all carry you been a bitch. Be smarter, Vince Carter, going through hoops with his arms. I'm not seeing the charm. Is this shit that will help you? Watch how his Hancock and tell me. Will Smith come to his rescue? Thinking shit sweet won't stop him. He'll get a him for every hair you chewed. We zero in on one, it's not binary. That's what they get for thinking they them dudes. I got time today, but I enforced the curfew for those scripts faker than Dr. Matthews. That's how I know can't stand on his own if he's spinning with the stick. It's Leah Thomas. This dickhead will be swimming with the fish, not hard to spot a nuns. So I figure I will point. You push the limits with the gun cap talk and trigger where response. Try and see that these niggas play hide and seek. I ain't about that B. You'd snitch. He's telling what's coming is a psychic. See, when you win the streets, they all tough. What's coming is a psychic, see, when you win the streets, they all tough and violent G's, but soon as they caught, they got a voice, speaking in stations like Bumblebee, not less bravery, but can't pretend they tough. This ain't a movie, ref, I'll step up with that transformer, the shock value, what? You thought you could actually test me, dog? Go ahead, speak your dopest round, but if it's not as dope, at least pretend to choke, that's time.
40 on deck, round 2. It's on Rev.
I said, I'm at a level where the sky is no longer the limit, so to me the word height is irrelevant. Remember thy name, that is Reverend. I'm more dangerous than I ever been. The sun's settling. You better lead a strat and started mentioning his complexion and had the crowd laugh at him because of his lack of melanin. Yet today, in the very same fashion, you pale in comparison. I said, you pale in comparison. Nigga, I said, you pale, okay, yeah. You pale in comparison. I said, I'm sure that I have an idea of the matter that I want to discuss with him. For a very long time, I had the urge to speak to the chump in him. Nigga, we watched Respect pull your shirt on camera, and that even had my blood bubbling. But somehow Fahrenheit was non-responsive. I guess the thermometer was malfunctioning. How you let a nigga do you like that in front of an audience? All those bars about cocking clips, I would have expected you to handle yourself with a little more confidence. You could have called the cops. You could have called security. Hell, you could have called your mom. I'm just saying, you had a couple of options, man. That nigga deserved punishment. This nigga's from the church of ZCC and they didn't even think about jumping him. I said, this nigga's from the church of ZCC and they didn't even think about jumping him. Calls himself the silent assassin. Nigga, you straight bluffing. Soft muffin. You a sorry excuse for the god of destruction. When Respect tested the assassin in you, you did nothing. Soon as a new era came, you kept ducking. See, Fahrenheit has no boiling point. He can even cause a combustion. Disgusting. You may have called yourself Heit, but you act more like your father's shortcomings. Get it? Shortcomings. I said, you act like your father's shortcomings. I said, he says his name is Heit and we got to elevate in this company. Well, that's up for discussion. And since we're in the topic of elevators, a couple of answers I need from him. Are you familiar that an elevator is known for traveling across floors and Respect expose yours? So we already know that you ain't about nothing. So how are we supposed to use the elevator in your company when you fail to keep Respect grounded after you kept pressing the Jeep button? Let's set it straight. A lot of people could say it's hate and that's okay, but that's not the case. How you let a nigga handle you in a violent way and not make him pay? That nigga tried you. You took the bait, the crowd was laughing in your face and you didn't retaliate. So again I ask, how are we supposed to use the elevator in your company but you wasn't ready when matters started to escalate? But you wasn't ready when matters started to escalate. This ain't even light exercise for my pencil. My precision needs no inspiration like a tattoo artist that doesn't use a stencil. You far from special. You rank among the lowest demons that I wrestle. See, my name is the Reverend. That alone should let you know that my job is to conquer devils. Your name is Heit, so I will kill you now just to straighten things out with Heit's soul on a spirit level. I said, I will kill you now just to straighten things out with Heit's soul on a spirit level. Whether you think it's disrespect or not, Maselesa, you are in my spot. And I'm sorry that it had to be you, but it's only logical that I conquer heights in order to get to the top. Switch the plot, sit and watch as I connect the dots. By the time I'm done with him, he's gonna be begging me to make it stop. His blood supply will drop. See, for you to win this battle against me, online shopping. It's gonna take a lot, I said. See, for you to win this battle against me, online shopping. It's gonna take a lot. A lot of niggas keep dissing on my swag, but I still drip so much I'm drowning. Ain't no need to state the obvious with dumb announcements. And niggas have the nerve to say they don't hate on me, when that's exactly how it sounded. See, it ain't my fault that y'all niggas dress like garbage while my swag's astounding. And niggas have the nerve to say that I am gas. And I agree, I am gas. That's why I came through in this diesel outfit.
Well, round 2. 40 on deck. It's on Heit.
You came in a diesel outfit like you say. But we don't need a belt buckle to know you were square. See, you a fucking geek. Stay on the bench. I came here to battle, but this cat wants to turn this shit into fashion week. So excuse my French. You think if respect grabbed you by the collar, what were you gonna do? Show him pain? Shit. Rev fighting. Then they just spin him by his braids. You know what I think about? You know what I think about when a cat like you raps? His limit is struck. But for every bar god, there's a missionary. Just this primitive fucks, they sucking dicks in that discussion group. Move aside, bitch, this new design shit. Yo, you couldn't stop talking in there, but now the G is silent. We had a paradigm shift. I thought these new cats were killers. But there's nothing decent from the UC. You get to see it's a piece of cake when you win the booth. Speaking of pieces of cake, I know you could picture it. He isn't shy with that. First eye connect, the dough raised, like red tie events. I need a new challenge. I got too much shit. I mean, I took this one bitch to finance the next. Didn't know it's you I'd hit. I thought it would be harder. That's why I move like this. But getting these bitches on the side is what got Tupac hit. They made this a luxury. You can take comfort in the fact you whack and got the guts to show up. While I go berserk, I'll show him work. These L's putting back and driving these cats that I think they lack. They get a feel. Cause if bars have them upside down triangles and get a better yield, if they won't tell you, I will. You ass in these circles. That's gotta stop. Let him know, cause what my contract shows it's a 30 with that sign up. I gotta take it slow, don't lose yourself trying to be on the winning side. You never had to grind, this isn't fair, we polar opposites. So bear in mind, you like dog, battling me might be a dream, but my god, there's a slight cost, it turns into a mare. So get off that high horse, your peers mindless elves. I'm here by myself, bro, I'm fresh to death. But here's something else, we hunt the weak. You pray, Reverend? Well, Heit's a beast. I mean, I keep asking if they don't fear death, but I think cars was asleep. Heit's mad. Yo, I keep asking if they don't fear death, but I think cars was asleep. Heit's insane. I might say the best mind state. Y'all don't got bars, so content's off the table. Just to make sure we on the right page. Fuck this pig. I give him pain and squeal. Every knife got a little blood. We don't know that stainless steel. These leagues keep trying to save his feelings. Man, this dude's bodied. You can tell what type of climate we in. Even walking on eggshells is too costly. They trying to spare his feelings. That don't appease me. Both sides get fried. I'll have this over easy. They trip in blood. Yo, they trip in blood. That's too bad. I get colder by the bar. To have a full deck is the true test. And they got this joker on the cards. That's time.
40 on deck. Round 3. It's on Rev. Let's go.
I said, God spoke to me. Gave me this long lecture. I don't know about y'all, but conversations with the Most High is something that I truly treasure. He said he aligned our paths to cross. So this is something that I can't afford to mess up. So I asked him, why do you want me to cut Heit down to size? He said it was for good measure. This nigga here once quit battle rap to make music. Then quickly realized that he made a mistake. His music was whack, his lyrics were bent out of shape, his talent was clearly misplaced. Then he quickly made his escape, made his return to battle rap. Fortunately for him, it wasn't too late. Hopefully stick out what it takes, because when it comes to battle rap, this nigga's an animal. Silverback, ape, but when it comes to making music, Heit always comes up short. Only if we're measuring tapes. I said, Heit always comes up short. Only if we're measuring tapes. Nigga, you turned your back on the culture for years. I never thought I'd see the day where the champ gets reduced to nothing but a filthy traitor. And in your absence, there was a shortage of food for thought, of which I was glad to cater. They gonna watch me chop your favorite. You gonna watch me chop your favorite. Pinpoint precision with the cleanest razor. It's gonna be geometric. How I break height down with a big blade. I mean, we all prefer to use a sharp calculator. I said, nigga, it's gonna be geometric. How I break height down with a big blade. I mean, we all prefer to use a sharp calculator. Nigga said that I am gas. I guess it was because I was a breath of fresh air with the culture needed respiration. For the old era, you may have laid down the foundation, but for the new era, I had the blueprint to the renovations. Quickly turn into a force of nature. Quickly turn into a force of nature. All of my opponents falling at my feet at every demonstration. I had already evolved into a tornado by the time they caught wind of the situation. I said, I had already evolved into a tornado by the time they caught wind of the situation. I knew this day would come. Didn't mind the waiting. Had to master patience in the culture that's forsaken. Made in God's image. Witness my creation. May seem minuscule, but you lack imagination. See, nothing about height can surprise me like I studied aviation. Like I said before, had to exude patience, true greatness. Had to be innovative. Is this your king? Well, the crown is for the taking. This is defeat. Can you taste it? I said, this is defeat. Can you taste it? After this, ain't no debating. Ain't no debating. I heard you was an Uber driver. Well, I'm about to take this Uber driver to his final destination. They said, nigga, I heard you was an Uber driver. Nigga, I heard you was an Uber driver. Well, I'm about to take this Uber driver to his final destination. They say iron sharp as, I said, they say mind sharp as mine, like iron sharp as iron, but your mind was never sharp enough to sharpen mine. They say mind sharp as mine, like iron sharp as iron, but your mind was never sharp enough to sharpen mine. I stayed defiant. Logan Paul, KSI, I had the juice way before my prime. I had the juice way before my prime. They tried to throw shade, but my vision was polarized. Saw the blind, lead the blind, saying that you were top tier. Yeah, that's what they call you, Heit. And I finally understand why. See, you may be a top tier to them, but a top tier to me is nothing but an early symptom of pink eye. I said that you may be a top tier to them, but a top tier to me is nothing but an early symptom of pink eye. They calling you the GOAT. They calling you the GOAT. By the standard I suppose, whoever thought that I would suffer the people weak or toe to toe, must have sniffed and go. I do the most. Stay composed. Give you the bigger picture. Strike a pose. Sit back, relax, and as I give you a show. I am extraterrestrial and level that is far beyond height and stars. So why would I consider you a foe? I said, nigga, I am extraterrestrial. A level that is far beyond heights and stars, so why would I consider you a foe, nigga? Your best chance of survival was me pulling a no-show. For sure, bro. My threats are never hollow. They insist that I am whack, but still none can match the flow, though. Y'all hated on me from the jump, but what do I look like listening to you bozo? See, the fact that I'm surrounded by a bunch of niggas with chips on their shoulders is not gonna make me go slow. I said, nigga, the fact that I am surrounded by a bunch of niggas with chips on their shoulders is not gonna make me go slow. I bow to, nigga, I can punch, dog. You can't punch like me. I bow to none but one Messiah. Devil is a liar. Y'all are now witnessing the story of Elijah, because when y'all asked God for his time, he answered you with fire. Thick nigga bars, nigga. Time.
That was good. 40 on deck. Round 3. It's on Heit.
If you the closest to me, son, then clearly the scene shattered. That shit won't work on me, little Mercury. Maybe your queen better. I very much doubt this fat bitch can get women just off his face. But if he can, that's how I operate. What I offer, great, I'll ice the Reverend. And Betty the bitch protecting you like the Oscar case. These new niggas copycats. That's neither here nor there. Can be as fly. How you gonna be hype with a fear with them? They keep riding in groups, trying to spit like I do. Can't get a line, a scheme, a bit of me and everything. I've even got my eye on teams. Just cause they wanna be like me, don't mean... Just cause they wanna be like me, don't mean they are. I'm a mad fuck, you've seen that class, do the math. They mirror movements, breaking bad luck, this is different. I'm cold, you an ice boy, that foolish pride not saving. This nigga won't kill himself trying to chill with me. It was a suicide by hanging. I mean, if we being honest, it was a suicide by hanging. If we being honest, This nigga gonna kill himself trying to chill with me. It was a suicide by hanging. He can't hold his own. Some summon suns and others get to fold. Fed one from the sky is just shadow and bones. You be chilling with Christ if you think you can fuck with me, cause the devil's in the details. And you just the summary, you nothing like us. Yo, battle rap's a hobby. I'm used to fighters. Y'all move as biters. What I touch is gold. I pull the Midas. Handshakes the gold. Like super strikers, you fucking suck. Handshakes the gold. Like super strikers, you fucking suck. No battle rapper actually thinks you dope. And if only fans rate you, then you've been exposed. It's just simple and plain, black and white. If they bored, a king is born. You know, it's just simple chess. In the end, we get to switch the pawn. Yo, two-faced. Rev got swallowed up. Not even a bishop can move straight. A battle with me is not a flex. I give an inch, they try for more. No matter how it's framed, I'm still unhinged. Don't think this will open doors. Yo, burning through bodies is just an escape. These dudes sacrifices cause they too dumb. They get the thought behind these bars, but the best are yet to come. New era, I need dog spot like Cruella, I'm all the way charged up. They call me New Tesla. You wanted a fight, right? Take this as a lesson, like when they ask you how your guy died, just tell them Heit. Heit?